Hello everyone, my name is Beckett and welcome back to the channel. And today is Tuesday, so we're going to be checking out all the vendors. Everything has reset. And if you are new to this channel, we are not going to go through every stat. There's other channels to do that, and I think you guys can read. I am just going to show you what are the best items and what you should pick up. And maybe there might be some stuff for the optimization station. Other than that, let's get into the video. But before we get started, if you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe. And if you like the video, smash that like button. Alright, we are going to skip New York. There wasn't really anything there. Unless you need health damage for your recal library, there was a max roll on that. So if you're still looking for that, go ahead and pick that up. Otherwise, just stay out of New York. And it looks like we're probably going to stay away from this vendor. So the only thing we really have is the sacrifice, and it's not even worth picking up. Mid-tier rolls all around. Although it has that great talent, perfect glass cannon, you can pick up something much better out in the open world if you are really looking to farm the sacrifice. It has that risk versus reward, and honestly, I would just pick up an obliterate, but it really depends what kind of content you are doing. If you're in the raid and you don't have to worry about taking that much damage, then of course pick that up. Otherwise, I would just steer clear of that. Usually obliterate is much better, even though you are losing a little bit of damage. Alright, over here at the clan vendor, we do have the surge, and I believe we had this last week, and we might even had it the week before. That might have been the harmony actually. But although this is not that great of rolls, honestly, all you really want it is for perfect spike. It's really good to use as an offhand, especially for those skill builds. You can really combine this and has great synergy within sync. You just got to practice every 15 seconds, and it is a free 25% skill damage. Next, we have the Negotiator Slime, mid-tier roll, not really that bad at critical hit damage. If you were going to pick it up, I would just re-roll that to max weapon damage. We also have Hardwired knee pads, a great set. You can always craft this out. It doesn't really matter because we're not going to use repair skills unless you're using this for a healer build. But honestly, I would just go out and get that future initiative from the summit. Next, we have an ongoing directive knee pads, and this came with a little bit above mid-tier, almost 12%, and it has a good roll on critical hit damage. Not max, but if you don't have something to replace it, I would go ahead and pick that up. Now, the last item I have on my, it's this one. We have this one, and go ahead and pick that up if you're still looking for that max marksman rifle damage for your recal library. Alright, over here at the campus settlement, we have the designated hitter, and it comes with the talent perfect reformation, headshots grant plus 40% skill repair for 15 seconds. This is just like the counterpart, the surge, but you would be using it for healing, and you could swap to whatever primary you were using as a healer. Now, the damage doesn't really matter. We really just care about that talent. So if you are looking for a healer build or getting into it, it wouldn't be a bad pickup, but you can always find something better, and this drops fairly often, and you can find this out in the open world very easy. Alright, we are at the theater settlement, and we have the Tsunami. This is the named Saga 12, and it comes with the talent perfect pommel, 2 consecutive kills, refill the magazine, and grant plus 40% weapon damage for 10 seconds. Other than the Scorpio, this is probably one of my favorite shotguns to use in the game. It's really fun if you can get a really good roll, but as you see, we just have a terrible roll, and I would just skip on this. Go ahead and look for it out in the open world. It will be much easier. Now we are going to go check out what the Dark Zone vendors have. Alright guys, so we actually have a nice pickup, and we usually don't see this, and I don't think I've ever seen this since I've started doing the vendor videos. It's probably been about 4 months. We have the claws out, and it comes with plus 500% melee damage. Trust me, you can make that work in some beautiful ways. Although the headshot damage, we can just re-roll that, and the 9% pistol damage is kind of stuck in its way. But otherwise, just pick it up. This is a great buy, and I doubt you're going to see this in the vendor probably ever again, to be honest with you guys. And then next, we have the Foundry Bulwark mask, mid-tier armor. I would just pass on this. You can farm a much better one. And we have the holster for the future initiative. So if you are looking to get into healing, this is a great healing set, and probably the main healing set you're going to want to use, especially if you're a person who is looking to hop in the raid. Even if you want a DPS, it's always nice to have those extra rolls. It's going to make you a hot commodity, and people are going to want to take you inside the raid. Other than that, that is it. We have the hazard protection, so if you are still still looking for that for your recal library on your mask, go ahead and pick that up. Alright, the first thing we have is the swap chain. Now I'm a big fan of this gun. It's very fun to play around with. Although it's mid-tier rolls, I would just wait till you find a better one. Comes with perfect unwavering. Swapping to this weapon grants plus 400 weapon handling for 5 seconds. Killing refreshes this buff. Swapping away disables it. So if you can just keep chaining kills, it's really awesome, and it's pretty much instantaneous reload, and it is a laser beam at crazy ranges. If you ever see it out in the open world and good roll, go ahead and hold on to that. Next, we have the Hardwire backpack. Came with status effects, and if you are looking to build a Hardwire set, pretty much the backpack and chest piece are needed. It really adds a crap load of damage. Next, we have tip of the spear chest, just mid-tier rolls. Go ahead and pass on that. Alright, we're at the last DZ, and we have the Celebrity, I don't know what it's called. It's got mid-tier roll. Just go ahead and pass on this. It comes with that perfect jazz hands plus 30% reload speed. If you ever get a max roll, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Next thing, we have Hardwired Gloves. Came with 15.8 repair skills. And then we have the Negotiator Slime knee pads. Another mid-tier roll. Just go ahead and pass on that. Now that's all we have for the vendors today, but definitely go pick up that Claws Out. Go pick up that Surge if you haven't got that. And we have Cassie coming tomorrow, so we're going to be doing that. And also I'm going to try to get a video out today about the Golden Bullet. We have the new global event shop vendor, so we're going to check all of that out. So if you're looking for any other videos, I make build videos, tutorials, I cover Division 2 news, I have everything from old players to new players and everything in between. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys next time.